Meter glad there. Again, I'll build it up at 1200 RPM. And once again, the low air warning device should stop at 60 or above. Primary, secondary, will always be on the secondary. Warning device went off above 60. Now I'll be listening for the air dryer to purge. Telling me once again it's gone into the unloading system. Shutting off the engine, because if I left the engine running, the compressor would try to keep up with the air loss. Now I'm going to open air to the trailer. Air loss should stop immediately or no less than 20. The newer the valve, the sooner that it would have been applied.
Oh, okay.
But they just want to make sure that it's applied at no less than 20. That's what you want to prove. So we first start with the compressor, then the governor. Checked all those engine compartments. Now we're using the lines, checking this.
Okay.
So once you understand what we're checking, it's easy to memorize. That was applied, and it was above 20. I'm now going to restart NMA. And now I'm going to go outside and reconnect the red or supply line. I'm now building to 90. Warning device shut off again above 60. At 90, I'm going to open air to the trailer, and I'm going to go and disconnect the control or blue line. No air escaped either line, so now I'm releasing the spring brakes. Now Joel, the reason why we put air to the trailer then disconnect our control line is because here's the supply line. See how it goes here? Here's a one-way valve. If this one-way valve was not working, air would come back out that control line, right? And so I also checked to make sure that I connected the red line properly, so no air escaped from there. And when I disconnected the control line, no air escaped. Now, if the air came from the tractor, then either the tractor protection valve or the foot valve may be the problem. So each time, each thing that you do the brakes on, it's to discover if you have a problem.
Right.
That's why you're doing it. Again, I'm going to build up to 1200, build to full. And we'll talk more about what I like to use a lot is the graph. And if you fill in and tell you what you're doing, then you only have one piece of paper to study.
Okay.
Right? Makes it simple. Okay? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And I'm a big believer. Again, we're listening to the air dryer purge telling me the governor has placed the compressor in the unloading. There it is. So once again, I shut off the tractor so that the compressor doesn't try to keep up with the air loss, right? And the reason why it's called the control line is because either the hand or the foot, we control the air that goes out to that line.
Okay.
We have it unhooked. I'm now going to make a full brake application, hold it. The spring brake should apply at no less than 20. Spring brakes have applied at no less than 20. I'm now going to restart the vehicle. Again, all the warning lights have gone off. Oil is rising and low air device is working. I'm now going to take it up to 1200 and build to 90 psi. Once again, it'll be on the secondary. On this one, I'm going to use the hand control because if there's no air in the system, meaning released, I can pull this till the cows come home. All I'm doing is putting on the electric brakes. But if there's any air that's gone by your tractor protection valve, it will come out that control line. We know we'll have a problem. Once again, you're going to do it at 90. Warning device stopped above 60. I have reached 90. I roll down my window a little bit. 1, 2, 3. No air escaped. I'm now going to reconnect my control for blue line. As soon as I get back into the vehicle, I'm going to release my spring brakes and build full 115 to 135. Because the next step is holding the brakes for 1 minute, and you should not lose after the initial 10 psi. After that point, you should not lose more than 4 psi. After I finish this, Joel, you'll do it there. just to practice. And this step, it must be 100% full. Air dryer purged. I'm now going to make a full brake application. I should not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Make sure these aren't sticking. I do not hear any audible air leaks. My needle are not moving. 57, 58, 59, 1 minute. I did not lose more than 4 psi. I am now going to do 6 full brake applications, each above 90 psi, to set my automatic slack adjusters. So I'll restart Betty May. I have enough air to do 2, so that's 110. And at 100, I'm now going to rebuild to 120. So on your automatic slack adjuster, it's kind of a pig's tail curly, and it self-adjusts to the force of the brake applications. And now I have enough air to do 3 more brake applications. My 3rd application was 110, 4th application was 100, and my 5th application was above 90 psi. I'm now going to build to 110 psi and make my 6th and final brake application. I've done that over 100. I have over 100, so now I can make a brake application and still have over 90 psi. So now we're going to mark and measure. On your Type 20s on the Mercedes or on this Freightliner is their Type 20 long, which is 2 inches. On the trailer it's a regular, which is 2 inches also. They're Type 30. And on the drive axles, these are Type 30s also, which is 2 inches. So we're going to go outside. I'm going to mark where the push rod enters the brake chamber.